Hello everyone. In this lecture, we will see network as a service. So, network as a service allows us to access to network infrastructure directly and securely. Network as a service makes it possible to deploy custom routing protocols. Now, when we consider a cloud as a service, we have seen that there is everything as a service provided in the cloud. Like before, some days we were having software as a service, infrastructure as a service, and platform as a service. But after that, there comes everything as a service, in which network as a service is a part which explains uh, how the network is going to provided as a service in the cloud, because there are um, large number of services provided by the network. There are number of devices who are there to manage the network or control the traffic between the network. Then how this network is used as a service in cloud. Network as a service makes it possible to deploy custom routing protocols. So these are some protocols which are used while using the network as a cloud, or while accessing the network as a part of cloud. We have to follow some protocols, and these are the custom routing protocols. Network as a service uses virtualized network infrastructure to provide network services to the consumer. It is responsibility of the network as a service provider to maintain and manage the network resources, which decreases the workload from the consumer. Moreover, network as a service offers network as a utility, and it is based on pay-per-use model, because we have seen that whatever we are using in cloud, that is on the basis of pay-per-use model only. So we are having network as a utility. There are various ways to use it, or there are some infrastructure provided virtually, there are some infrastructure provided physically, and by using that, one can use the network provided by network service provider. They are whole and sole responsible to maintain and manage the network resources, and these resources are managed by the, so there are network as a utility, and it is based on the pay-per-use model. So how it is delivered? To use network as a service model, the consumer is required to log on to the web portal where he can get online APIs. Here the consumer can customize the route. In turn, consumer has to pay for the capacity used, and it is also possible to turn off the capacity at any time. So it is possible to use the network as a service. Just the consumer has to log on to the web portal, and he will get the idea there, and by customizing the route, or by deciding the route, by choosing the network service provider also, uh, one can easily access the services provided as an provided by the network as a service structure. And whatever the services, or whatever the virtualized infrastructure he is going to use, uh, one has to define the capacity, or one has to give the requirement of the capacity for the same to the network service provider, and then he can easily access all the elements from the network. And he has to pay for the capacity, or he has to pay on the basis of what model he have used, what structure he have used from that network. On the basis of that only, one has to pay to the network service provider for the system, or for the network they are providing to the users. Now, mobile network as a service is also one concept which offers more efficient and flexible control over mobile device, and it uses virtualization to simply the architecture to create more efficient processes. By using mobile also, we can easily access the network as a service structure, and it is very easy to use also. Now the thing is, uh, this is the diagram which shows the mobile network as a service elements. What are the elements are there? So active service catalog is there, and genetic interface LAN packet core is there, common storage and compute, broadcast access topologies, and secure multi-tenant portal. So these are some elements of network as a service model, which are working to uh, provide the network to the user as per their requirements. So the catalog is there, which will maintain all the records of users, who is going to use, what capacity he have used, what amount he have paid, or what amount he has to pay. All these things are managed or stored into the catalog. Then LAN it is there, and whenever the customer is accessing, customer is requesting for the service, customer is accessing or requesting for the network, then all these things or all elements are in two-way communication with one another, and they are easily accessible to the user, and they are scalable also. So there are some benefits of network as a service. It offers number of benefits. They are explained, or they are given in the diagram, that these are resilience, these are analytics, these are secure, easy of adding new elements. Then there are some support models. There are isolation of customer traffic, common service intelligence is there, flexibility is there, independence is there, and bursting is there. So these are some benefits. All the benefits are self-explanatory only, and because of these benefits only, the network as a service structure is more popular. We can means there are some examples of network as a service. There are some websites, Arayaka and Pertino. These offers the wide area network and secure private networks as a service. And the best example is Amazon, where web hosting is there. The private cloud is also provided by the Amazon Web Services. There is a storage as a service, and there are service providers also. They provide bandwidth, uh, good bandwidth to the user, and on-demand and hosted network as a service is also provided by the Amazon Web Services. So it describes the services for network transport connectivity, and it involves the optimization of resource allocation by considering network and computing resources as a unified thing. Because of all these things only, network as a service or mobile network as a service is more popular in recent days. So there are some advantages of it, like independence. So each consumer is independent and can segregate the network. Then bursting means the customer has to pay for high capacity network only when needed. Then resilience is there. So there exist reliability treatments that can be applied for critical applications. Then there is analytics. There exists data protection solution for highly sensitive applications. Then easy of adding new service elements. As I said before, sometimes these are scalable services, so one can easily add or integrate new service elements to the network. And then support models are there, so more open support models are there, which helps to reduce the operation cost also. And the isolation of customer traffic is there, means though it is a network as a service, or though many more users are using it, there is a system which separates the customer's traffic, so that the customer's traffic is logically isolated, and there should not be complexity in the network. So these are some advantages of network as a service, and because of these advantages only, network as a service is a more popular thing in nowadays. So this is all about network as a service. Thank you.